Porvorim was once a beautiful village, with grazing grounds on the plateau. Once the national highway passed through and Porvorim was elevated to the status of Panjim Annex with the Goa Legislative Assembly, government offices and commercial buildings coming up, it became a battleground for traffic, rather than a grazing ground for cattle. The beauty of the idyllic village was lost and people had to contend with dust and noise pollution on a daily basis. However, nothing compares to the hell which people have to go through as in the name of development the Porvorim elevated corridor is coming up, as part of the National Highway 66 work. In this edition of Ground Zero, Herald Digital team takes you through the suffering people have to undergo in the name of development.
आता लोकांक कित्याक हें सगळें जें काम चल्लां तें बरें आसा पुणून हें काम करपा खातीर तयारी जी करूंक जाय आसली ती तयारी तेंच्यांनी करूंक ना आनी तेका लागून दोनूय कामां पॅरलल चलता. एक म्हळ्यार फ्लायओवराचे खांबे बांदपाचे पॅरलल चलता आनी हे सायड रोड लोकांक ट्रॅफिकाक फॅसिलिटेट करपाक जे हें कोत्ता ते बी पॅरलल चलता आनी त्या सायड रोडानूय पायपलायन लेयींग पावर केबल लेयींग तेंय बी चल्लां. बरें भितरल्यान तो डायवर्ट करून घेतलो थंयसरूय रस्ते खणून दवरल्या सुएजीची कनेक्शनां दिता आतां पावर केबल आतां ले करता पायपलायनी आतां नव्यो ले करता म्हणटच लोकांक कांयच पर्याय ना. तुमी हालत पळया रस्त्याची वो रस्तो मोटरेबल आसा आनी टू व्हिलरांक चड करून वो खूब डेंजरस हे आसा रस्तो आसा. पोर रातीक 2 फॉरेनरां पडलीं होती वडा कडेन पायप लीक जाल्या आनी थंय इतलें हें कचण आसता की बायक स्लीप जाता तुजी आनी एके वाटेन गुड्स कॅरियर चालूच आसा हांगा. गव्हर्मेंटान सांगलेलें की सगळे तोल्ले गुड्स कॅरियर बी डायवर्ट करतले म्हणून हे सगळे गुड्स कॅरियर हांगा चालूच आसा. ट्रॅफीक आहा तशी चालू आसा आनी लोकांचे पडलेले ना.
Treading the streets of Porvorim or driving has become a nightmare. The streets have become a death trap to two-wheeler riders and pedestrians. Minor accidents are frequent, but the danger of major accidents is always lurking round the corner.
The elevated corridor construction has become a disaster area. It poses a serious threat not only for people who are driving vehicles, but also pedestrians. There is absolutely no space for any pedestrian to walk on that place. Imagine what will happen to vehicles and other people who are trying to move around. The elderly, the children, there is absolutely no scope. It is so dangerous. Even in certain areas, even one vehicle to pass by is extremely difficult. For two-wheelers, it is almost a death trap because the surface is so rough. There is so much of dust blowing all around. The dug up surfaces are not yet being filled up as being ordered by the High Court that there has to be tarred because all the earth is exposed. As a result, vehicles passing by are throwing dust. Besides vehicle trucks which are carrying mud, dug up mud for the elevated corridor, they are openly flying. The entire debris and mud is flying all over. So there is a massive dust cloud on the entire stretch. Even though the contract has given several assurances to the High Court, still nothing has happened. Advocate Moses Pinto is a petitioner there, and it's very frustrating, for not only for the petitioner but for the entire people who are residing in that area who have to pass by that area. It's a nightmare.
While the traffic moves dangerously close to pedestrians, it is difficult to access bus stops, shops, markets, and it is impossible to cross over in the absence of any overbridges. Neither the contractor nor the government is bothered about public safety, activists say.
ही रेजिडेंशियल एरिया लोकांक बस स्टॉप एक्सेस करपाक जाय, आपणाची शॉपां मार्केट एक्सेस करपाक जाय, बँक एक्सेस करपाक जाय, पोस्ट ऑफिस एक्सेस करपाक जाय. लोकांक हांगा चलपाक वाटूच दवरूंक ना. लोक रस्त्यार चलता, गाडयो तेंकून येतात, एक्सिडंट जावंक शकता, कितें जाता. क्रॉसिंग करपाक लोकांक कांयच पर्याय दवरूंक ना हेंच्यांनी आनी अशेंच चल्लेलें आसा. ते फक्त म्हणटा कितें ट्रॅफीक मुवमेंट जावंक जाय म्हणटकीर लोकांचें कितें करपाचें. दीस इज अ रेजिडेंशियल एरिया. हो काय हें जंगल न्हू, रान न्हू, डेन्सली पॉप्युलेटेड रेजिडेंशियल एरिया कम कमर्शियल एरिया. आनी हातून ते आतां एकदम कितें म्हटल्यार ते भाशेन हांकां पडलेलेच ना लोकांचे, हांकां लोकांचेच पडलेले ना. आतां 2 वर्सां कितें हालत जातली ती म्हाका खबर ना.
Given the fact that the government engineers hardly supervise the contractors' shoddy work, Advocate Moses Pinto filed a public interest litigation in the High Court, which issued directions to the Goa government and the contractor. What did Advocate Moses, who inspected the works, find?
Much work still needs to be done, and although multiple High Court directives have been issued with regards to the dust pollution, including the implement of the GSPCB in my public interest litigation, as well as providing sufficient traffic management between the carriageway with regards to free flow of or smooth flow of traffic, as well as the barricades which have been constantly misplaced and causing an unpredictability for road safety of the vulnerable road users. As you can see behind me, even the traffic signal is not visible properly to the road users, the motorized road users, because the dust pollution is so heavy in this area that the visibility is greatly reduced, and this causes problems during the evening hours as well as the early morning hours, because most of the traffic signals cannot be obeyed.
The court had given clear instructions to tar all the service roads to ensure safety and also ensure that there is no dust pollution that cause health hazard to the locals. Was this direction of the court followed by the contractor? People are suffering from tremendous health hazards despite the court's intervention. The safety of people too is compromised, and this poses danger to their lives.
तकलीफ़ सर इसमें जो गाड़ी आता जाता है तो धूल उड़ता है और हम सांस लेने में भी तकलीफ़ होता है, प्लस में इसमें गाड़ी आता जाता है तो उसके बाद धूल उड़ता है, प्लस में ये कि हॉर्न इधर साइड में और आगे हाईवे इधर तो गाड़ी का आवाज़ आता जाता रहता है, और इधर ट्रैफिक भी बहुत ज़्यादा फंसता है. असल बात जो हाईवे ब्रिज बन रहा है उसके लेकर और ज़्यादा ट्रैफिक फंसता है और छोटा मोटा एक्सीडेंट होते रहता है सर इधर.
तूं बारीक कित्याक वस्तूक हात लाय दाखयता, इतलो धूल आसा आनी तो धूल आमी सगळे घेता आतां कितें, आनी लोकांक आतां लंग इन्फेक्शन जातलें, फाल्यां आनी हाचेर तेचेर घालतले. एनवायरनमेंट, ग्लोबल वॉर्मिंग, हे डस्ट डस्ट पळय आसा ती लोकांच्या हातून वता, लोकांक हे आस्मा जातली, निमोनिया जातली, सगळें जातलें आतां हेका लागून. आतां ही 2 वर्सां आमी लोकांनी भोगपाचें हें अशें हेंच्या बेजबाबदारी खातीर सगळे आतां कशें भितरले बायपास बी दवरलेले ओडिपीन ते स्क्रॅप केल्ले ते आतां कशें जाता, कित्याक तुमकां बिल्डिंगो काडूंक जाय म्हणून. आतां दोनी सायडीनी 9 मिटर हेणे ओडीपी आहलो आनी हेणे 45 मिटर ओडीपी आहलो. आतां 25 मिटर केला, हे वाटेन रस्तो तयार केला डायवर्शनाच्या नांवान. एक्चुअली ते रियल एस्टेटाक FAR इन्क्रीज करपा खातीर मेगा प्रोजेक्ट हाडपा खातीर केला. आतां करूंक जातालें तेन्ना कित्याक करूंक ना तुमी. हो फ्लायओवराची गरजूच पडची नासली. हांगा 6 लेन ते वाटेन वचपाचे 3 लेन आनी हे वाटेन वचपाचे 3 लेन बरे भाशेन सुट्टाले.
The inconsistency in the construction work as well as the hot mixing done at only some areas, although the contractor of the project, that is the respondent number 7 in my PIL, has given an undertaking that almost all the areas have been hot mixed, except a few which have been dug up for laying of pipeline or for electrical reconnection on underground basis. The ground reality seems to be very different, for the simple reason that the asphalt is first of all of a very thin grade, very low quality, which has already started leaching off when the heavy vehicles seem to go over that asphalt. Secondly, the aspect of sprinkling, the undertaking which has been given by the contractor, that throughout the day multiple times sprinkling of water takes place, is not evident. In fact, I am standing here at a time when the contractor has given an undertaking that a water tanker along with the sprinkler is supposed to pass However, upon close inspection, it is evident that there is no water tanker with a sprinkler that is moving along the project site at this moment.
Several businesses in the area are suffering losses. Customers have stopped coming to the shops since the shops are inaccessible. The shopkeepers have to sometimes shut their shops and deliver the goods to the customers since the customers fear for their life.
बिझनस आमचो इतको टोटली आमकां सारको हें जाला की लेस जाला सारको लेस सारको बिझनस कस्टमर येवंक सोदिना सारके भितर येवपाक वाट ना सारकी बिल्डिंगेक आमच्या सारकी आनी खूब सारके त्रास जाता सारकी इतकी देगेसून सारकी ट्रॅफिक वयतात क्लोज सारकी रस्त्यार वचून आनी चान्सूच ना आमकां इतके त्रास जाले आमकां आतां आमी सांगलां की बाबा आमकां सायटीक तरी वेलनस सायटीक ते आमकां कोणशाक थंयसर आमकां धाकटें एंट्रन्स कांय करून दी म्हणून सांगलां आमकां पण तेका लागून आमकां कितें कॉन्ट्रिब्युशन करूंक जाय आनी आमी काडूंक जाय पयशे आनी आमी करूंक जाय हय म्हणून आमी पयली वाट आसली पयली वाट आमकां स्टेरकेस आमकां 1 2 3 आहल्यो आमकां ते आतां कितें जालें वॉल आमचें तें कॉलेप्स जाल्लें मोडलेलें पयलीं आमचें तें बांदलें तेंच्यांनी आतां बांदतना जाल्यार तांकां स्टेरकेसीस मोडचे पडले पयलीं ते मोडून मागीर तांकां तें वॉल बांदचें पडलें आतां वॉल तेंच्यांनी बांदलें आतां ते म्हणटा कितें आमचें काम ना स्टेरकेस बांदपाचें बी आमचें काम न्हू म्हणटा सो ते बिल्डराचेर घालतात बिल्डरान बांदपाच्यो कळ्ळें न्हू आतां बिल्डरान बांदूंक जाय जाल्यार केन्ना बांदूंक जाय त्यो ते कितें आसता कम से कम रोड सारको जावंक जाय फुटपाथ सारकी जावंक जाय सगळें जावंक जाय न्हू बेश्टे स्टेरकेसी बांदल्यो पब्लीक तुका थंय येवचें ना कस्टमर आमकां फुडसून कळ्ळें येवचें ना
नहीं, पानी हम मारते हैं मगर 8 दिन 2 दिन 4 दिन 5 दिन पर रोज़ नहीं मारा जाता है। ऐसा एक बार को वो मार दिया उसके बाद ख़त्म, फिर धूप उगता है तो हवा बहता है तो धूल उड़ने लगता है।
आप इधर क्या काम करते हो?
मैं इधर आउटडोर फर्नीचर का काम करता हूँ, 4 साल हो गए मेरा गोवा में रहते हुए।
तो आपकी शॉप पे तकलीफ डस्ट होता है?
मेरा शॉप में तो पूरा धूल भर गया है बहुत, अभी तो कस्टमर भी नहीं आता है, वो शायद सब फरा रहता है, सब कस्टमर भी आता है तो बोलता है पुराना हो गया है। तो ऐसा ही अब ब्रिज बन जाएगा तो फिर अब से माल वाल आएगा, सब पुराना हो गया डस्ट भर के।
तो आपको नुकसान होता है, कोई नहीं आता इधर देखने?
हाँ, नुकसान तो अभी मतलब 1 महीना 2 महीना 1-2 कस्टमर आता है, वो भी पूछ के चला जाता है, बोलता है पुराना हो गया, तो हम लोग कुछ नहीं बोलते। अब बन जाएगा ब्रिज तो हम लोग जाएंगे, माल आएगा तो थोड़ा कस्टमर आएंगे।
Though development may be needed as the population and mobility needs increase, the question herald media, activists and people are asking is development at what cost? Already several trees have been cut and now the age-old banyan tree in Porvorim faced a threat. Shouldn't our development be built around nature rather than over it?
Tremendous damage, no? That over 610 trees have been cut. Now the banyan tree we are fighting for, the only banyan tree which is surviving after they translocated 5 rainforest trees which are almost dead. Now we want to ensure that no more touching the banyan tree. The last banyan tree we need to save it. We are not going to allow to touch it. And the only solution is to realign the corridor. We are in talks with engineers. We are trying to redesign the whole elevated corridor, and we hope that the government officials, the PWD, the contractors will have some better sense and save the banyan tree. Because all over the world, the development of these bridges, flyovers and elevated corridors is around the trees, not by cutting the trees. They have no common sense. They don't realize that the importance of a 200+ year old tree, which you can't replicate. Even if you put 100 trees, but that will take ages to grow. So we have to protect our heritage.
In not following the directions of the Honorable High Court, the government and the contractor have neglected the safety of its citizens, which is unacceptable and a violation of the right to life and a breach of the rules of Road Regulations 1989.
That the aspect of safety with regards to the road users is being completely neglected. And more importantly, there was even an undertaking given that 15 traffic marshals would be provided, and those traffic marshals would then guide the traffic all along this project site, along the carriageways. However, where I'm standing right now, there is not even a single traffic marshal who can be seen guiding the traffic in any way, and the road users are left to their own interpretation of what the new traffic rules should be. This is very uncalled for, this is unacceptable, because it violates the right to life, it violates the rule of law. and for this transgressions, there has to be strict action taken so as to ensure compliance not only with the High Court directives but also with the rules of the Road Regulations 1989, which mandate that traffic rules shall be followed at all costs.
Though development may be essential, all development undertaken in a democratic state should be people-centered and not at the cost of people's health and their lives. The government should take care to ensure accountability from the contractor and not turn a blind eye to his transgressions to the point that he violates the directions of the High Court. If it does it, this Porvorim elevated corridor, instead of becoming a road to progress, will turn into a road to hell.
Upendra Naik for Herald Media.